One down, and here's Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Now he breaks his bat, but that rolls foul. Line drive and foul ball. The 0-2. That one ripped. And foul ball. On the ground to second, might be two. They put the tag on him. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back here in Miami as we go to the top of the fourth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Alcantara back to work. Late with the swing there.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy. Anytime you rip a line.
So one out, nobody on. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That's hard hit on the line. Looks like extra bases. One run's in. Now the second run is in. Flying around third is Betts. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 4-3. Here is Freddie Freeman.
The count.
Betts stands at first with one out. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ground ball right side. Sanoha tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Ready now for the fifth inning. Next to the dish is Freddie. Alcantara back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That one is absolutely belted.
Get up.
Booyah! We're in extras here. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. line, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now here is Patrick Bailey. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. Brett Wisely now at the plate.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Fought off foul. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Fouled off down the right side. And fouled off. And a pitch. Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1-1. Ball. 1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Got the out. So digging in, Brett Wisely. And that one is lifted in the air. Pat heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's Elliot Ramos. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. One down, and now it's Alex Bregman.
That's a ball. No, that missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Carter sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 down. Back here at Fenway, here's Alex Bregman. Malley back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Popped up. Win. Corrals it. And there's one down. And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one lifted to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals get a shutout on the mound. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Liner, and this could be trouble. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Now a relay to the plate. The tag out. First and second, one out. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third. Not in time. He's safe. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Shohei Ohtani will hit next.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the right-hander deals. And now it's even up.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are two outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's two down. Two on, one out. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That one missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Perdomo. Here's Marte for one. Over to first, safe. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ball, that's out.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ball.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Two on, 1 out. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Ready to go now. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Matt McClain. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one to first. Walker takes it to the bag, and the Reds go 1-2. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. That one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And now 1 and 2. In the dirt. Caratini up with it on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. That one out to right. Smith puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Out to short. Pena on the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. All right, ready to get underway. Now at the plate, TJ Friedel.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Myers going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes outside.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases, he can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
That clips the corner. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Myers has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. And now it's Gavin Lux. To the right side. Altuve slings to first. That ends the frame. Ready to go. Leading off, T.J. Friedel.
The center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Outside low, and we are underway.
Ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
That's towards center. Myers coming in on it. He's got it. One up, one down. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
The second baseman, Matt McClain.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ellie.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Two on, one out. That's ripped to right down the line. And it stays fair. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
That's a ball.
Grisham at third. Judge on at second with 2 down. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Inside. And that's ball 2. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. And that's outside. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Walked his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Booyah! He leaves the yard to right. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air on Duhar. Under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. We go to the 9th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That's Vito back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
To the right side, Urias sends it to first. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get.
1 out, runner at second. Jason Dominguez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch
Outside,
misses.
ball.
This one in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. The Yankees looking to... So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Late swing, foul to the left. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. Huge. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
0-2.
The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Fired to second. Throw to first. Safe. Base is empty, 1 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And he handles it himself. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off. Yo 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Go ahead run on base. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch.
1-1.
4th inning underway, no score.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ito toss to second, to first, double play. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Jason Dominguez. Ito back to work. And he swings through that one. The Yankees looking to rally. That one to first, Kurtz. He'll do it himself. That's the first out. The top 1 out, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Bleday makes the grab, 2 down. So 2 down, and now Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs. And that is out of play. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Throw, and it gets away.
His confidence level.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Ball 1 there.
Ball. 1-0.
Hit hard, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. Next offering
Ball.
upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one drilled left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one at triple digits.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Left field, Soderstrom sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. The pitch. Struck him out without 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Vito back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Butler puts it away. 1 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes a pitch. Not even
1-1.
close there. And the count even 1-1. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Grisham, the runner at third. Judge at second with two gone. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing at a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back. And that one becomes property of the beast. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-0.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
One down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first, Kurtz. And he takes it himself for the out. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. On to the third inning, and now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Martin back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside low, 2-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Baldwin going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, nobody on. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Palacios nabs it, and that is that.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And that's outside. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Misses inside. And a count 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's to third. Vargas to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in, Jake Myers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Murphy is just 1 strike away.
1 ball.
That one
2
almost
strikes.
got him. Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout. Here on the south side, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Martin back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I don't know how.
So digging in, Jake Myers. Doubled in his first AB. Grounds one to short. My drop. Zips it to first. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Benintendi hustles to get it in. Lead runner stops at second. Down here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded. Jake Myers, the next to hit.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Hit in the air, right field. Palacios makes the catch. Runner tags from third, applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Back at right field, here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Martin back to work. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ripped on a line. And there's one down. So one out, nobody on. Jake Myers now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw in. And he'll reach second with one away.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little.
Back here on the south side, ready to begin the eighth. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Martin back to work. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Baldwin hauls it in, and there's one away. New inning. getting started. And the batter now, Jake Myers. Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Booyah. A laser to left. It's 4-3.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring.
So runner at second, 2 down. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
1-1.
Next offering way upstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and even with his speed, they get the out. Two outs, runner on first. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. So the tying run at second. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and the Astros tie it up. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit.
Number 4, Ralph Kiner.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Ciani brings it in, and that is that. So 2 down. Ralph Kiner getting ready to hit. And that's down and away.
That's ball two.
2 outs, base is empty.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And another
2-0
ball.
the count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. And it remains 2-2. Now one
Count is
missed.
full.
Ripped towards third. LeMahieu gets it to first. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. And Cleveland on top 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one
One ball,
way
one
outside, and that is ball one. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because
First and second, 2 outs. Ralph Kiner will hit next. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. 1 run is in. Now he launches a throw over his head. And up next for Cleveland, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 3 in this one.
now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
To second, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2. And next is the designated hitter, Ralph Kiner. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carpenter under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one is inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. And it's fouled away. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. And the count 1-2. In the air, right side. Tucker should have it. He's got it. One down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Flied to right his first time. Out to short, Swanson. Whips it across. That ends the inning. That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouled off down the right side. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. And there's one away. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work.
Hey.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just misses with that one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one not close. It's 2-2. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. On the ground to third. Birdie fires over to first. Boyd back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Man at first with one gone. Now here is Ralph Kiner. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Outside low, 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's one. Out. Throw to first, but he beat it. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Late swing, fouled off. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out there to center. Nice grab on the run. 2 away. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. And a base hit into right. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offense.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. Taylor stands at second with no outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to first. Tries to get back in time, but they got it. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Toss to Turner. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner.
The left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. And there's one away. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now here is Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Kelly to first. Got him. One away on the man at second with one away. And now it's going to be Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Snags it for the second out. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's going to be Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. That to right. Tucker under it. And makes the grab. Laser could be trouble. Here comes Hayes around third. One run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 11-4. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. First pitch misses.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, Ralph Kiner. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third. Birdie tosses to first, and he is thrown. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside. Foul ball there. That's a little bit low. On the ground to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground, right side. And they take care of Kiner for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. And there's a foul ball. And the lefty kicks, delivers.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Popped in the air, left field. Half makes the play, and it's out number 3. First and second, 2 outs. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. Taylor runs. This one in the air. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the tying run on big. Bottom of the inning. And here is Ralph Kiner. Boy, back to work. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. 1 out, base is empty. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He's got it, and there's 2. Back here in Pittsburgh, set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner. Boy, back to work. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work. Short
swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Ralph Kiner digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Now a fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's 13-3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. And that one is inside ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Crow Armstrong moves after it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So 1 out, nobody on. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner. Liner, and oh, that got him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That misses, and 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout. And the batter now, Ralph Kiner. Golden opportunity right here. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That's in there. 2-2. Nice stop. Comes home with it. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Ralph Kiner, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around 3rd. And he's out. Cut down, and that is. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. That's outside, and that is ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Booyah! 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a chopper out to short. And the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. He's already homered in this game.
Nope, outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner. Boy, back to work. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. On the ground, and that's just foul. 0-2 now, and that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner, caught looking his first time up. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. That one ripped. Tucker going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And that one becomes property of the... Last chance for the home team. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field. Hat settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back here at PNC Park, here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Crow Armstrong should have it. And out number one on the grab. Well, one-run game. Ralph Kiner now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
And we're back. Bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. One up, one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner.
The left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
That's inside.
Ball one.
Joe leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Misses inside, and the count is even 2-2. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play. Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That's a ball.
And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts. And now Ralph Kiner. He's already homered in this game. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Turner sizing this one up, makes the grab. And next to hit, Ralph Kiner.
Number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Popped up. Turner on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Ralph Kiner.
Ralph Kiner.
Boyd back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Waste no time there.
And now, Ralph Kiner. 1 for 2. Boyd back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
1 down. Ralph Kiner getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Kiner.
Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. Roll to short, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Kiner.
Boyd back to work. That one fouled off. And he swings over the top there.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ralph Kiner digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Kiner.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. First pitch, not close. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Palmer back to work.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Mookie Betts. That misses the zone. 1-0. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
1-1.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. And that's outside.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
And there's the ball.
1 strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 9th. And here comes Tommy Edman. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So impressive that he didn't get tied up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And fires in a fastball at 95. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8. Betts stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball 1.
In there at the knees. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. Fouled off left side. That one ripped, but foul.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on,
fans another, and that's back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Out towards right center field. Mullins in pursuit. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Andy Pajes will hit next. That's in there. Strike 1.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, Two strikes.
And that
balls,
skips into
two
there.
strikes.
One out, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Taylor, the next to hit, takes ball one. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Rod Carew. Right side, Mateo. The throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here's Trevor Larnach. And that is out of play.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his ninth strikeout so far. Oliva in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one miss.
Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the Guardians with one out left. Santana in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Palmer is just one strike away. Got it. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Adolis Garcia. Palmer back to work. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Josh Young, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now here is Josh Smith. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-2.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That's too low. And we're underway.
Ball.
Swing and a slow roller. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Jonathan India at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Baltimore, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So now here's the DH, Freddie Fermin. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike. That smash towards center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
George Brett stands in here, takes ball one low. And that one hit hard and back up the middle for a base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. So up now for Kansas City, Tyrone Blanco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2. Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Poppy. Poopy asterisk. No diddy.